this is Pinky. Today we are going to make a card that I made last night, well actually this morning, and I'm doing the video for it because it was just too cute and I've got to show it to everybody so everybody can see and try to make one on their own. But this is the card. Isn't that too cute? I got this from a friend of mine named Rachel. She is on my new design team on Mary's Cards TV, and she did the first one, and I kind of made this one after I saw hers. And I wanted to do a video on it so that you'd be able to do one too. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, the colors that we're going to use are So Saffron and its duo of More Mustard. Okay, so I'm going to put those to the side. Now this card has a lot of layers to it, and I'll put the layers at the end of the video. Okay, but we're going to start out with our regular card base, which is 8.5 11.5 folded, and it's scored at 4 1/4, so it's 4 1/4, 5.5. It's still your A2 standard size card. The next layer, and these are the matte layers for the card. If you see here, the darker color, this is the one I'm working with, are the darker colored ones, and we're going to call those our base or matte layer. Okay, so my next layer here, this one is 3 1/4 by 4.5, and my smallest one is 2 1/4 by 3.5. Okay, so it's gonna lay like that, and then also you're gonna have the top layers, which the largest one is going to be 4 and 5 1/4, 3 and 4 1/4. And the smallest one, 2 and 3 1/4. And they're going to kind of go like that. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to get these layered on top of each other. And I don't have the, there's like this dado. And dado is like repositional tape. If you have that, that would work really well for this, okay? So I put a little bit on there, and then I kind of put my finger on it so that it doesn't really stick. And I'm going to do a little bit there. Do the same thing, just to these two layers. And so I already did my stamping here. It's the same one that I used for this one. And the stamp sets, I'm going to show you the stamp sets because I'm doing it out of order. The stamp sets that we're going to use today are A Reason to Smile. This is new. Friendly Phrases, which you'll find in the catalog, the idea book and catalog, and this one as well. This is Blooming with Kindness. Okay. So what I done was I just took it, our layers, and I put a little bit of the snail adhesive, just a little bit, and then I put my finger on it, and then just line them up as close to being in the center as possible. I have a bad shadow because I'm doing this in the middle of the night. So there's that. And then I'm going to do, oh, I did one more in there. I'm going to put this here. Oh, see, it's already moving. Okay, that's all right. We'll put that back down. Make this centered as possible. Now, I've also seen Dawn from Do Stamping and Frenchie do these, and of course they do absolutely beautiful and wonderful jobs. Hopefully you can see that how I have it later. Let me move this, and I don't know, I have this piece here. I don't know if you can you see it better? Maybe not. Alright, well anyway. Because it's kind of like white on white. But anyhow, hopefully you'll be able to see it once I start the stamping. It's hard to see through the camera anyhow. Alright, so I have my layers here, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my lightest color first, which is the So Saffron. Okay, I'm going to start with the So Saffron, and I'm going to use my biggest stamp and the lightest color. Okay, so let me move, I'm going to move that to the side. I'm going to ink up my stamp. Now this is a stamp from Blooming with Kindness. Okay, and I want to do this one. I'm going to do this one first, and I'm just going to start just doing it. I'm going to start in the center. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep stamping. I'm going to ink it back up and kind of do it off to the side. Do some off to the side. Ink it up again. And you can do them different ways, however you want to do them. But what I want to show you, if you can see me getting them done there, what I want to show you is the layering that is going on because of the way that we have our papers done. I'll put that to the side. Hopefully you can kind of see without the glare. See how that layering is going on there? How pretty. Okay, so we did the So Saffron. Okay, we're done with that one. We're going to put that one away. And now we're going to take out the More Mustard. Take out the More Mustard. And we're going to use the small flower stamp from our stamp set, Reason to Smile, which is this one. Okay, and then we're going to ink that up. Make sure it's good and juicy. Give it a little puff, puff, huff, huff. Okay, and then we're going to stamp. See, there's some white spaces left. We're going to try to stamp in some of those. Just put it down on there and go ahead and stamp away. And you see how there's like a contrast. I'm going to do this one a little bit less on this side. And I'm going to do one last one down at the bottom. And again, you stamp where you want to stamp, okay? Alright, so that was our More Mustard. And hopefully you can see this good. See, this is the More Mustard. And this is our So Saffron, okay? Alright, so now we'll take those apart. And see how you kind of have a outline there on all your papers except for the middle one. And then we're going to bring our layers back in. Our card layers that we made earlier. And then we'll layer them. So we have our smallest layer, which is this one that has our sentiment on it. And we'll go ahead and we will attach that. Okay, why is that the same size? Did I get the wrong paper? There you go. Hold on a second. Let me see where... I think I picked up the wrong paper. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I had to find my matte base. It was stuck underneath my trimmer. Okay, so we did that one. So now we're going to mat this one. And this one is our larger one. This is the matte base of 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay. That's what happens when you have too many pieces of paper hanging around. And this one is the largest one. We should go ahead and put some tape on there. And we can go ahead and mat this one. This one is, now what you want to do is make sure, and I hope I did that right, we're going to layer our colors. Hopefully you can see how it's so bright. Hopefully you can see this. We're going to layer them and make sure that as we're layering them that they still line up with the images that we cut. Okay, so I'm going to start from this one. Put a little tape on this, and I'm going to put it here and just line it up as best you can anyhow to the other one, and then take this one and line it up to your base. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put my ribbon on. Oh good, it didn't stick that hard. Okay, so I want to put my little ribbon on. I don't want to forget my ribbon. Now I find my ribbon. Here it is. Okay, so I want to put my ribbon on. I already have it done. I'm going to put a little tape on the back. And I'm going to attach my little ribbon. It'll stay there. Whoops, that's too low. Maybe that's too high. Let's put it down like right there. Right there. Do I have a little sticky there? Okay, that's good enough. And then just make sure we have enough tape on the back where our ribbon was. Okay, clean that up down there, and then just put it back on here that it layers up. It matches up as best it can with all the rest of the layers. And there you go. Cute little simple card. And you do your inside. Don't forget to do the inside of the card. But there's my one I just did. This is my first one. How cute, right? Pink and yellow. Gotta love pink. I mean, you gotta love the yellow too, but love the pink. Okay, so anyway, have a good night, and thanks for watching. Bye.